I greet you in Jesus' precious name. It's wonderful to be with you again. It's a beautiful morning on the farm. It is very cold, starting to warm up a bit now. The sun's coming up. It's in the middle of winter. The cattle are grazing around us. It's a beautiful day. I've got a nice message for you today, one that you can really think about. I'm asking you a serious question. Are you a son? Are you a daughter? Or are you a hireling? That's the question. Let's go straight to the Gospel of John, chapter 10, and I'm reading from verse 12. Jesus says, "But a hireling, he who is not the shepherd, one who does not own the sheep, sees the wolf coming and leaves the sheep and flees. And the wolf catches the sheep and scatters them. The hireling flees because he is a hireling and does not care about the sheep. I am the good shepherd, and I know my sheep and am known by my own." It's a serious question we need to ask ourselves. You see, a hireling works for a wage. A son works for his inheritance. A son or a daughter. Sons and daughters work harder than any hireling. And I'm talking practically. I'm not actively farming anymore because I'm a preacher. But I saw it so many times. The difference between a son and a hireling. First of all, the son does not carry a watch on his arm. He carries his watch in his pocket. And that's a fact. Why? Because I don't have time to look at a watch, because I'm busy about my Father's business. A hireling will look at his watch all the time, and when the time is up, he will walk off the job. I've seen it. And when there's a fire that starts in the middle of the night, the son will go and help his father put the fire out. The hireling's not interested. He's knocked off. Not in every case, of course not, but I'm talking generally. The heart of the hireling is not the same as the heart of a son. The son is working the farm because one day he believes that his father is going to give it to him. So he's not interested in wages. He's not interested in time. He's interested in working that farm to make it a better place, because in the end, it's going to belong to him. The same thing when you give your life to Jesus Christ and you are born again. This world doesn't hold much for you, because this is not your home. Your home is in heaven. So you want to store up your riches, not here, not in the bank, not in anything physical, but in heaven. So you want to make your Father in heaven pleased with you. If you love me, Jesus said to Peter, the big fisherman, he said it 3 times on the shores of Lake Galilee. "Do you love me?" "Yes, you know I love you, Lord." "Feed my sheep, tend my sheep, look after my lambs." That is why a son looks after the lambs and the sheep, because that's the requirement of his father, and he wants to make his father happy, and he wants to know that when he gets home, his father is going to say to him, "Well done, good and faithful servant. Come and enter into your fullness, my son, my daughter." A hireling might go to church, but he's got no commitment. He might go there for a wedding, for a funeral, maybe Christmas Day, maybe, and that's about the sum total. But if you ask him, he'll tell you he's a Christian. He's not a Christian. He's a Christian in name only. A son doesn't have to go to church to be a follower of Jesus. Until next time, God bless you and goodbye.